Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Spelunky 2, where today we're doing the same thing as yesterday. Again, I'm just gonna do better. But what if I just did better? You know, listen, I'm not gonna pretend that Spelunky is like, I'm not gonna pretend that this is, I'm not gonna go so far into the self-deprecating humor that I pretend that this is like an easy game and I'm just screwing up because I'm bad. I'm not great at it, but also a big part of the reason that I am not great at it is because it is extremely hard. So, I'm not, like, disappointed that I'm doing badly, except that I absolutely am, because I'm very conceited about my skill at video games, and it drives me crazy when I'm not doing well, and I get to a very sort of like a shame spiral, like, oh, come on, you're better than this kind of place. Boy, I sure hope he lives. So yeah, is it affecting my self-worth? I don't know. You tell me. Which one of us is angrily shouting at the internet right now? Boy, he's just like all the way down there, huh? Come on, jetpack. That's similar to a jetpack. In application, in utility, a rope is much like a jetpack. Okay, see, he's fine. And also, there's another crate. Why did I throw that over here? Now I have to go... What was I thinking? So we're not doing a great job so far monetarily, and we are most of the way down the level now. I'm a little concerned this is going to turn out to be a lot of effort for like a... Wow, I just didn't stay in the air as long as I feel like I pressed jump the same amount that I usually do. We're gonna have to move this over so that I can safely bomb this. So many webs, too many webs. I gotta tell you, I am just about done with moles. I've had enough of moles. Alright, yeah, I guess we're just gonna pop this and get out of here. Yeah, not a very good 1-1. Like, almost no money, and I took a bunch of damage, and... Okay. We are going to make an effort to make a note of whether or not there is an altar always on the level with the big fish. Because I think, you know, this present is reminding me. That's a thing we care about a lot. We still have to figure out the... Wow, bad job. We still have to figure out the deal, right? The deal with the, what we are suspecting is an eggplant altar. So, we have the chest right below us, it looks like. No idea where the key is. And boy, it sure would be nice if it were on this tier, wouldn't it? Oh, the chest area is not accessible normally. Okay, well... Is there a way in at all? There is a way in from below. Okay, let's plan on that being our entry, because we're going to have to go downward to find the key anyway. Fuck moles. For real, though. I hate them so much. It's like, how did Derek Yu do it? How did he create the most annoying enemy that has ever existed in a video game? There's a level of design skill. It's just like, it's impossible not to be awed by it. Okay. So we're still gonna have some problems over here with the moles. Although, obviously, that helps. Okay, so a rope here gets us easy access to the thing. Oh, right. Also the clock. Also the clock is a thing. I maybe need to, like, speed it up a little bit. Maybe need to speed it up a little bit. He says, going as slowly as possible. I just, you know, I can't feel safe when there are spikes anywhere around me. All right, so we have kind of a time crunch. Could have thought about my time crunch a little bit more on that one. All right, if we're only getting one of these things through, it's the pet. Right? I think that was right. We have money. We have some money. And I've been getting hit a lot, so we are, like, desperate for health. Oh. He couldn't just fall in the place to bring the arrow out. Just do one little thing for me, skeleton. That's all I ask. Man, there's a lot of money in the walls. Alright, let's head back over here, because I do want to get the box and also the pet, obviously. Sure showed that bat who's boss. Alright, so once again, I think it is probably the case that we're gonna... Oh, that was... Yep, I saw it after it fired. That was one of the slowest uptakes I've had in a while there. Oh, that's not a good... He's alive, it's fine. I was about to say something about returning turkeys to Yang, so, never mind that, obviously. Where do we want to detonate you? I want to blow you up in a place where we're going to get paid for doing so. I guess right here should be good, right? And I'm just going to burn the other turkey at the same time, because efficiency. Oh. Okay, let's see what's in here. Is it anything fun? It's... Oh, this is the bottom of the turkey shop, right? So that's all we would have gotten? Pretty bad deal. It turns out to be really, really bad on an immediate reward level to return turkeys. Apparently, always. It's never, ever worth it from that standpoint. But we now know, or at least now suspect, that there are other incentives involved, right? Seems like Yang shows up again later and sells you the turkeys. Oh, God. Okay, you know what? Then we purchase a shotgun and one of these, and all of a sudden I'm feeling a little bit better about the way things are going. Yes. It's right here, right? May as well. We did just spend an awful lot of money. It would be hard to be mad about the amount of bombs that we've been allowed to have here. That part of this is going really well. This is not going to be... Yeah, it's not tall enough. If I had realized that that was a skeleton, and we had bounced on him, then we could have gotten that sapphire with no extra expenditure. I don't think I want to bother with the ghost pot, but we should really quickly see if there's any... Yeah, any freely available cash over here. Wow. Not always doing the best job. Okay, let's go get a really easy kill on the boss. And then hopefully the pet will be down in the direction we're going in here. So we haven't had any indication of the pet's existence at all, right? I mean, it's entirely possible that there's like a backstage area somewhere. Nope, you're over here. Well, that's inconvenient. I mean, we have bombs. I will just spend a bomb downstairs to solve this problem. No, we can't get that with the shotgun. I was going to say, those 2 scarabs over there might be worth our time, but they are not worth our rope. So yeah, we're just going to go quick here, and then, my brilliantly set trap really showed him who is the boss. And it was me. Right. Oh, well. Right, I had to throw the shotgun down first. Alright, now we do have to actually walk into the exit here. So I ended up spending a rope there, which I did not really want to do, but I think it was still worth it. Bomb plus rope, given our current resource levels. Bomb plus rope for heart, right? I think the math works out in our favor. And then, of course, I wish I had a free hand. Well, I guess we're just going to ignore this. There's not really a good reason to go in there, right? I don't think we've never found anything other than just like some money. I guess I am desperate for money though. Desperate's probably too strong a word, but I do need an awful lot. Let's take a quick peek inside. Also, I think if I remember correctly, this does give you a clover, doesn't it? Oh, maybe not. Ah, that's right. That's what you get for doing this. It's a cape. Honestly, pretty glad I came in here. Cape's a pretty damn good item. It's just gonna kill the dude anyway. I don't know where this door is. Huh. Weird little side areas. It looks like I was misremembering about the clover. This is extensive. Well, I mean, do we want to just bomb through here? Probably not, right? Because we don't know what's on the other side. It could be the case that bombing there destroys a tile in a shop, and as such, makes us enemies of the state. And we still want to explore a little bit. Okay, so I'm thinking that that's probably the way down over there, right? There we go. Well, I'm glad we stopped off and did that, because that was actually worth a lot of money. Do we want anything from this shop? Oh yeah, absolutely. Do I want to grab the climbing gloves? I'm a little worried about that being too expensive, but I'm happy to have springs. You got all the shoes a person can usefully have. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, we can't get a lot done here, but we can get a little bit of favor real quick just to make things easier if we happen to encounter another one in the future. Okay. The pot up there on the ledge above the altar is kind of the same color as Poochie's body, right? I thought perhaps we had, oh, I think I heard the eye. I'm not too happy about that. We're not ready. We need to make a little more money. Yep, I sure do hear the eye. You know what? Let's just not go this way. So my guess is, based on the distance between the blinks, we're probably looking at the door being down there somewhere. So let's just take our time here, making sure we are gathering. Yep, you sure showed me, monkey. We don't actually have that much, or that many ropes left, so I'm gonna maybe not go down there. Alright, there should be money in here, and also... Wow, okay. Should be money in here, and also we should be able to get a sense of where the black market entrance is. Is that it right there? Yeah, I think it is. Yep, that's the top of the long vertical black market entrance. Doesn't look like there's a lot of reason to go down from here. Oh my god, the webs! They're so annoying. Alright, well, 32 before going in means that we are very likely to be able to at least afford the hedge, right? Do I want to? I don't really. So the entrance is like right over to our left here. Huh. I thought it was just over to the left. Expect the eye to be making a hell of a lot more noise than it's making right now. Is it in? Oh. Some panicked button pressing there on my part. Huh. Was I Well, I think it's up there, then. No, it can't be. We were already up there. We would have heard the eye going off. But that's where we saw it, right? Like, we know it's up there. Or we know it. We know that it's to the left. I guess I just sort of lost alignment? Well, no hedge it for us, then. Yes, I didn't bother to, like, memorize exactly how many blocks away it was, because we were so obviously going to have to go through it to go forward that there's no way we could not, Yeah, that really sucks. There's no way we could possibly miss it, so I wasn't stressed, but apparently there is, in fact, a way we could possibly miss it. We don't really care about the moon challenge, I don't think, because we don't have the ability to benefit from it, really. Another altar. We haven't seen a pet in like a year, unfortunately. Okay. Just ate my jump input. I am happy to see this. I do want paste. Alright, well, I guess we don't really need anything else then. I guess we're just gonna move on. Yeah, that's a real bummer, though. Okay, so once again, we're probably mostly looking at trying to win here. We could potentially make a thing happen with the eggplant. Maybe. I hate that. There's not a reason for us to go into that shop anyway. Let's go real fast, and that's weird. That thing has a an extremely variable leash range. Okay, we do need this pet, so let me... hold on. Yeah, I'm pretty desperate for HP here. I do not like this. There we go. Let me go. Okay, there we go. Jeez. Another one of those situations where, like, holding the button for a frame too long was going to hurl us into those spikes. We did save a sister? Yeah. Honestly, probably the correct number, given the situation we're in. And we will come back and we will save that pet after we deal with Olmec. So we'll still grab the Ankh even though we don't need it for secret purposes, just because, you know, I die a lot in stupid ways. 5 ropes is a little bit less than I would like to have, considering we have no jetpack or climbing gloves. We have a very easy time traveling downward safely. I just need to be a little bit more careful than usual going with making myself need to go upward. Boy, the amount of time you need to be on the ground to trigger Olmec to remember that he has bombs seems to be extremely variable as well. Alright, I don't really want to... we could, with the shotgun, just have Olmec do all of the digging for us. But I don't really want to do it that way because I want to make sure that we have platform to land on later. So I think we'll just finish digging this out ourselves. We don't have quite as many bombs as I might like, but this'll work. Obviously, once we get down to the lower levels, and especially down to Neo-Babylon, it is nice to have an awful lot of spare bombs. Alright, that ought to be sufficient. I do believe that is the sound of success right there. Yeah, I don't know. Cape's a pretty good item, I guess. So, we've left a pretty clean upper area. Like, there's a lot of safe places for a person to stand. Just, like, completely invisible. Completely invisible enemies. Pretty annoyed that I took damage there. Just, like... Again, I was kind of already thinking of the next thing. It's just... Spelunky. Sure would be nice if I had a Kapala. Okay, so we're gonna grab the pet. Things like that. Skeletons. Like, what are you adding to the game right now? What is the benefit of having you function in this way? Why did I think that was gonna work? There we go. Better. Oh no. Well, we can't get him with a bomb. If I stuck a bomb right to the corner of this block, it would totally work. Yep, that was not to the corner. It was too high up. So that's fun. That's a lot of resources wasted. Oh, and I didn't push this... Didn't push that in first. That is a good lesson for next time. Make sure you don't do the thing I did there, or make sure you do the thing I didn't do there. Okay, no reason to be over here. So at this point, all we're trying to do is make it down. And I've put us in a position where we have 2 health, because I'm very bad at video games. I'm already turning all the way around on that thing I said earlier. I'm not sure. Okay, I guess there was a treasure chest crab, and the treasure chest contained a bomb. That's what happened there. Let's see, that was a very unusual outcome for events that I was not fully privy to. The second paste is somewhat less valuable than the first. Alright, Madam Tusk, I have no idea what your deal is. Hopefully that didn't just fall into a place where it's unretrievable, but boy oh boy do we need some health. Okay, everything's fine. I didn't actually even look at what she has a boomerang. I don't care about that. Alright, you're gonna have to take a break here for a second there, buddy. The cowardice from this zombie, it's incredible. Alright, I am not going to die to the spike trap. I am not going to die to the spike trap. If you can't tell, I'm repeating it over and over again to myself because I do not believe it. I'm desperately trying to will it into being. Okay, I guess we'll go this way. So this is the level where we're looking for an altar, right? Because this'll be big fish level, and then the next one will be the lava. How dare you? How dare you almost get me with that, you monster? So we do have the spikes. Do we want to do... I don't want the... I'm not going to bother getting the clone gun. It's not that I don't want it, but I'm not going to bother getting it. So we didn't see the whole upper area, but I think we saw enough to be relatively sure that it does not, in fact, have a... does not have an altar. Oh, see, now that we know where the pet is... Alright, let's see if we can get that clone gun. Yeah, now that I know where the pet is, I would actually very much like to be able to duplicate it. Solve some of our problems right there. We'll come back for it. Very worried about hitting myself. I'm actually doing a terrible job here. No! Parachute! I don't think the parachute actually killed us there. They actually stopped us. But it definitely reduced the number of torches that we got. We still, I don't think, would have gotten everything. Because I don't think I had time to run back up here and do that. Ah, well. It would have been nice. We don't actually need this money. Let's just get out of here and go do the thing. And also, text, for real. There's just, like, there's no reason to design that with the text at the bottom. That's the single worst place on a Spelunky screen to put text. Why would that be? Decision making. Okay. So sometimes, but not always, there is an altar on the big fish level that would allow you to get a very late eggplant. Good to know, good to look out for opportunities. I did hear the pet over here. Oh, he is above us. I can get him. I get 7 bombs? Yeah, like a bomb laid right here. Nope. I needed it to be over. Oh no, that totally worked. Cool. Okay, so he doesn't drown, right? Pretty sure. We're not going into that backstage area. We know where it goes, and it is not helpful. It is not for us. Remember, you cannot just drop on an enemy. Ooh. I did not see that trap until the last moment there. Okay, we found our way to the lava. There is a 100% literally perfectly hidden man trap behind that coral. That's some real, like, skill is not a relevant factor of this game. Sometimes you are just going to die type bullshit. Oh no, wait, yeah, we did. We do want to use this. Holding right as hard as I could, man. There's only so much you can do, you know? Alright, well, my shotgun's over here, so I guess let's go get it. So was this trap visible at all? Like even a little bit? I don't think it was, right? So there's just nothing I could have done there. It's just enter the space to die. I don't like this. Don't like it. Don't like it very much at all. Yeah, that was harrowing. I missed my cape. When was the last time we saw a store? Wouldn't it be cool if we, like, could buy a cape? I guess I hit the switch with the crab's body? Oh boy. Grave danger, grave danger. There's a patch below us. There is a shop. It could have useful stuff. I mean, it has rope. At the very least, there is some rope. Damn it. Would you please just... Okay, you know, what am I even doing? I don't need to do this. I don't need to kill you. There we go. Could you maybe... That'll work. Oh no! Oh no! Again, grave danger. Everything that happens is grave danger. So there's no way to access the pet then. I wasn't looking at myself because there was no... So I broke that pot and there was a snake in it and we took damage from the snake and I didn't notice myself flashing and the snake was completely invisible behind our sprite, even though that's like 100% not the way that Z should be resolved. Just, boy. Just Spelunky is the thing. I gotta tell you, I feel like we got extremely cheated there. Like, that was... Both of those deaths were basically nothing I could do type deaths. That's not fair. The second one I could have looked at the space we were standing in, even though there was no reason for me to, because we couldn't have broken the pot. Right, like if it's in the space you're in and you whip, the pot doesn't break. So why would it be different with the shotgun? It creates the damage squares like in front of you, not in the square that you are in. But the answer to why, of course, is the same as the answer always is in Spelunky 2, because it's a game where things work the way they work, except when they work a different way. And unfortunately, that's like a lot. It's quite frequent that they decide to just work a different way. Yeah, okay, we can just drop down. We do not need a rope to get out of here. I really want to see where the remaining secrets go, and I wish that it did not take 40 minutes of no mistakes and also getting relatively lucky in order to be able to, like, try stuff and test theories. Well, we've gotten all the ones close to the beginning of the game out of the way, except, I guess, for the thing in the middle of 1-4, but we still have, like, no idea at all what to do on that one. Yeah, alright, we will bomb for you. Will I put forth effort to get this ghost pot? I guess so. We're doing pretty well on money, which might make you think, you don't need to. Why risk yourself? But, like, what if jetpack? Right? Then who was jetpack, I ask you? Okay, so I guess I was flashing too much to deal damage to that skeleton. I don't necessarily agree, but, you know, Spelunky. Okay. There were some patches somewhat recently, and I was looking at the patch notes, and one of the patch notes mentioned the weird not getting gold when going through doors problem. And apparently, that's a shame. Apparently it's an issue that they introduced on purpose, so that players can play the game without getting gold. Because, like, it's possible that this is a thing that is actually mechanically encouraged in some way, but my impression is that it's sort of like a speedrunner, not a speedrunner thing, but, you know, like a super expert optional hard mode idea. It's like, what if you just could never buy anything from the shops? Isn't that a more challenging version of the thing? And the fact that they're introducing bugs, like they're breaking things in the game to try to cater to the, you know, 0.00001% of their players who are trying to do no gold runs just for the hell of it, I think speaks a lot to where Derek Hughes' head is at, which is to say he needs to... A lot of the things about this game... Wow. Okay, well, I guess we're just dead. I'm not giving him the satisfaction. He should maybe focus on some larger portion of the player base than that, because there's like a lot of things in the game that are still fundamentally broken and don't work all the time. But like, if you think about it in terms of that, if you think about those people, like the super high skill streamers and stuff being the people who this game is for, it does make a lot more sense of some of the design decisions. Like I think I've said in the past, I do think that Derek Yu learned some of the wrong lessons from the success of Spelunky 1. And this is like a pretty good example of that. Alright, is there even anything over here worth having? Well, not that we can see. I don't think I'm going to bother with the ghost pot. It seems like a lot of effort. I mean, this is pretty bad for a 1-1, but it's not... It's certainly not the worst we've had. I don't even think it's the worst we've had this episode. Does it look like the key is down there? No, so... And we have to go over here first. I'm a little... Okay. Never mind. I was about to say I'm a little worried we're not even going to be able to figure it out. But apparently, we have figured it out. That could have been done a little bit more smoothly. Alright, well, let's get our pet over here. I do sometimes wonder. I had this conversation with a good friend of mine recently. I do sometimes wonder what the playtest group for Spelunky 2 was like. Because I have my suspicions a little bit about how it might have been weighted. It's like, what percentage of the Spelunky 2 playtest group did not have several Yama kills under their belt in Spelunky 1? My guess is it's pretty low. It's a pretty low percentage. Okay. Pretty happy for that. So we're probably not coming back up here, even if we do manage to find some more bodies further down, because it's just like... we do not have time. I don't care enough about that gold bar to, like, do stuff for it. We should go and buy probably all of this stuff. Yeah, just leave the present. It's a shame those are so expensive. I mean, I get it. If they have the capability to contain, like, guns and stuff, I'm sure they did the math and figured out what, like, the average gold value of the price, the sorts of prizes that you pull out of that are, and then they set the price so that it is higher than that. I guess this doesn't need to still be here. Right, my assumption based on everything we know about Spelunky would be that they would want that to, on average, be a loss, but have a chance of being a big win. I think it's like a reasonable way of designing it. Can I please? Thank you. Spike shoes and bomb box in the shop. That's interesting. Okay, so we want to come through here, bomb out this side of this, and then there's not really a lot of reason to sacrifice the turkey. And let's just get on his back, because we're going to be able to get the Kapala right here if we can find the pet. Oh, right, except this doesn't work. I will just kill this turkey, then. These doors are only 1 tile tall. Ooh, hold on. There's a crate down there. That is Turkey Man's crate. Yo! Ooh, that's a thing we haven't played with yet. Alright, we're gonna go steal Turkey Man's crate. Hopefully we can get it without having to spend a rope. Yeah, looks pretty good. Okay, extremely worth my effort. Now we do have to, like, get a move on here. I want the bombs, but I want this one first. Oh, cool. He does just slide right into that gap. Well, that's fun. Okay, that worked. So it's going to be a nightmare trying to make this happen, but I think we're going for it. Okay. So we'll just go up fast enough. That'll be the solution. So we're gonna get ghosted. We're gonna have to run. But I think if we get ghosted up here, we might be okay. And it's worth it for this. Actually, what am I doing? We probably actually want to come out here. No, we don't. I thought it was lower than... Okay, that's on me. I thought the door, that bottom doorway, was lower than that. Boy, I sure would like whatever absurd gun the secret shop had in it there. Unfortunately, there's not really a good way to know how to even get to it on that that instance. Like, knowing the position of a backstage area doesn't tell you very much about the door unless you can actually see the door, because some of them are so long and winding. Alright, we are going to have to deal with this guy probably. Alright, let's go get our friend. Do we have... We don't really have a throwable around here, do we? I would like that chest. I don't know if I want to spend a rock for it, or a rope for it, though. Don't think I do. I guess the smart move would have been to figure it out with the pet. Or the, sorry, the lizard. Yeah, I'm just not going to bother. Right, I can't get this to, yeah. Can't get that to shove over even a little bit in midair. But yeah, I should have damaged the lizard. We should have, like, whipped the lizard and then thrown him up there quickly. Obviously, always a little nervous about pulling something like that off. Alright, our pet will be fine. Let's take a quick look over here to find nothing. All we have to do is not get murdered by that mole. Alright, if we run to the right real fast here, there we go. He didn't do the I'm about to wake up wiggle at all. So that's a problem. He's just not adhering to the rules of the game. Did I just completely miss it? I mean, there's audio and stuff that's supposed to play with it too. I cannot believe, first of all, that the game allowed that to happen without me landing on that snake. And secondly, that it tried to tell me that that didn't count as me landing, that I didn't take damage from it after having somehow landed inside of the snake's space without damaging the snake. Alright, pretty bad. Pretty bad start, in my opinion. Yeah, not wild about all of the things I need to carry being right at the beginning of the level, either. My guess is we're going to end up abandoning this ghost pot. Like, to such a degree that I think we're just not even going to take it in the first place. Because if we're trying to also haul the pet and the torch, I just don't see us having enough time for that. Also, can I tell you how disappointed I am that it turns out that the thing we hit a whole bunch of times wasn't the mole. Okay. I will throw this pet through every enemy on the level if I have to. You know, for a certain definition of have to. Did not see what popped that, but good enough for me. Hard to know if it's safe. Oh wait, sorry, I have to carry you. That was a damaging fall. It is way more common in Spelunky 2 than it was in Spelunky 1 that you just have random falls that are exactly the damaging fall distance, so they're safe as long as you do a hang down first, but not if you fall neutrally. Again, sort of feels like one of those things where it's just like it is designed to just deal damage to players who do not have the exact number of tiles memorized. And I think I'm gonna not take this Matic. Let's grab the compass. A little bit of steering information is a good idea, and I think we'll just ride the turkey. I guess actually I should have taken the skeleton key because there was one of those rooms right up above him. It is somewhat likely that it would have paid itself off immediately. What a wonderful start to a run. Alright, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try the bomb cook one time. Oh, cool. I just didn't even pick it up when I hit down and whip. Awesome. Alright, we probably should grab that ghost pot, but man, it's a huge pain in the ass to move multiple objects around even when you don't have a mount. I'm pretty bummed out about that bat damage. That's some bad damage. Some bad bat damage. So, okay, we got a lot of stuff going on over here. I would love to see the key actually be pretty nearby. Hey, look at that. Hey, look how much I love this. Alright, let's see if we can, Okay, what I was about to say is get out of here without taking a huge amount of damage from invincible moles. But no, turns out no. Alright, let's... We have to be very careful about this, because it's really easy to just kill the damn pet. Yep, that's too close. Nope, everything's fine, never mind. I'm pretty sure most of the time that would have been too close. I think this may be another one of those things where the behavior is not always 100% consistent. Because it definitely seems that way. My guess is that there's some weird, like, block rounding going on. Because the bomb's explosion is clearly measured in non-block units, but it only affects the world in block units. There's some kind of weirdness happening where if you put the bomb in the middle of a block, it effectively has a different range than if it lands on the seam between two blocks. Okay. Really great example of that thing I was talking about earlier, how attacking while you're inside of a pot space does not break the pot. In any situations except for the ones where it does. Why has everything got to be an ordeal? You know? Why does it always have to be a huge pain? Damn it, that pet's dead. I wanted a rock so that I could also fight the boss, and then I sure paid for it. Yeah, the boss's jump behavior is still a little squirrely for me. Like he jumps a lot later sometimes than other times. Alright, well, this has turned into a whole mess. My rock, it did. My rock did fall down. Well... he'll fall down too. Fine, then. Okay, come on now. Well, I'm dead. Okay. That's an outcome. Take this. I am an engine of pure spite at this point. I'm gonna get my bombs. Yeah, sure. We're 249 into the stage. He died. The thing is, it's broken, though. Like, that shouldn't still be functional. It doesn't have a head. Okay, well. That sucked. That's a sucky episode of Spelunky. That is going to be it for us for today, and actually for a while. Obviously, it's Friday. It's going to be the weekend soon, and I don't usually release videos on the weekend. And when we come back next week on Monday, there's not going to be any Spelunky 2. We're going to take a little bit of a break. Not because I'm getting frustrated, although today, right now, I'm feeling that way. But I do really want to see these secrets through. But we're getting toward the end of the year, and I want to play through some of the things that I have on my list for figuring out what should be, you know, what goes on the Game of the Year list. And I just need to make some room for that. So, next week in Spelunky's slot, we'll instead be playing through like a little bit of a bunch of games to try to feel out like what the gems are that we missed this year. And after we do that stuff, we will be coming back to Spelunky. I am not gonna let Derek you beat me. We are going to see where at least some of these secrets go. So, come back next time on Monday for some new exploratory stuff. And we'll see you then.